we saw some strange things. Anyway, so it is getting even stranger because here on this Land's End weather cam, you can see basically the pinkness and also these lowered clouds. Now, the lowered clouds have been happening for a couple of weeks now. Notice this. This is a situation where we are having a massive Earth magnetic pull, and also you can see the lowered clouds, the smaller clouds underneath. That basically they are our natural clouds are being pushed down. And I've watched this where I live, and I've seen these clouds and they're chemtrailing above these lower clouds. Something strange going on, it really is. And also, as I said, just keeping an eye on this Land's End cam because Mr. John Moore has mentioned this. So I'm just going to keep my eye on this for you, the subscribers, and go to the next cam. Here on this cam as well, you can see that pinkness on the sea. And also in the background, you've got that illumination again. And also the chemtrails that are screening the skies right down to the horizon. The silvery haze, there it is, 100%. And there's something else coming up from the sun. The sun goes up. This morning I caught this on there. And also you can see basically the that object behind the horizon. Can you see the illumination there? It's right in the middle. And it's 100% the sky and also this cam is always pointing out to the horizon. So we're just going to keep an eye on this. You can see on this cam, the Pryor Sands cam. Look at that chemtrail up on the sky above that hill there. You can see that. The thing is though, I've been watching this and every single morning they spray that part of the sky all the time. That chemtrail is there every single time. They're blocking the binary twin. And also the horizons prove it as well. Look at the reflections on the horizon. That'll be Nemesis that's coming up. Now the sun comes up early in the morning and then Nemesis is coming up through the day. It really is important that we get the word out there. And again, it's too dark. Can you see the land? The time is now 12:21 and you've got that thick trail. They put that thick chemtrail up there to hide everything. The clouds, our natural clouds, they're lowering. They're sinking downwards. They really are. They're lowering downwards. You have to look and notice this. They're dipping. There's something that's wrong with our natural clouds now. They're getting lower. And these chemtrails, you can see this on the camera. It's so important to see what's going on. They are chemtrailing every day now, and they're hiding the binary twin. Here we go again. We've got these thick chemtrails that are right down to the sky level. I mean, have you ever seen this before? This is absolutely genuine that the military are spraying our skies every single morning. They are covering up every single day now. Look at these skies. Look at the horizon. Look at the crimpledness of the clouds at the bottom where they've been spraying the skies. They don't want us to see anything because now, it is now that the binary twin and Nibiru are here. People would see the red star and they would know that the situation's real. Government have been lying to us, and I've said this so many times before. We've got to get the truth out there. It's so important. There's so many people that are doing some great work as well to show the proof that there is situations going on out there. They're clouding our skies. They really are. And also there's a few channels that are out there that are giving disinformation out and basically just trying to wrap the thing around and make us wonder different ways in that and stuff. And you must understand now that the true channels that have been standing their ground all along, they know it's coming. And also the skies don't lie. They really don't. I mean, this sky looks like a milky haze. Look at it. It really does. It looks like a top of a Guinness glass. It really does. Soon they'll be putting the logo, the Guinness logo up there. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's so dark, the land. It's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyway, I'm going to go to another cam. Because the thing is, though, the skies don't lie. This is a live Newquay Harbour cam. A surfline cam. And also over there as well, look at the date, the time. Now, the thing is, though, you can see the darkness. Again, on the right-hand side, you can see that pink reflection coming in. You can even see it on the seabed. It's all getting dark now. Everything is getting dark, and it's just amazing how people still walk round and not notice this. I mean, look at the blanket of clouding that's on the horizon. They're dragging the chems straight to the cloud, straight to the horizons. They're covering the horizons now because Nemesis is on the horizons. It's really there. Look to the right of the screen and you will see the red reflection right behind the clouds. These chems are terrible. And I've done a few videos on this as well. And I've put Chuck Norris's face on there because he's a great truther, and basically he's done some videos and some reports and news media reports as well, trying to expose the chemtrails. What a great man. He's got some brilliant films out there. Fantastic guy. Genuine guy. And also he's got a big heart as well, and he just wants the world to know and to look up. We all want to look up, don't we? Look at this video. This cam shows you that the reflection of Nemesis is on the horizon. It's there, 100%. It's 100% now. You really need to keep your eyes to the skies. You will see it. It's there. Look at the chem clouds, the thickness. They are spraying the skies, the military, and they're doing it every single day. Here on this solarsales.com cam, and that's down in Cornwall in the UK as well. Can't get away with it. Look at the skies. NASA, government, it's all showing now. Look at the pinkness on the reflection on the horizon and these lower clouds. And also the chemtrails have worked again this morning. The only thing is though, the red reflection is getting stronger. So this event is incoming now. And also on the right hand side you can see the sun and the simulator, the reflection there. But that pinkness, that pink haze is not going anywhere, is it? It's coming up. And soon I'm going to catch a live video of a recording of the sun's twin coming up on the horizons. This is affecting our system, and HAARP is doing the job as well, because I just noticed then that the clouds just moved back. There is some strange goings on with the clouds. They move about strangely, and they sort of like, I don't know, they just basically move around and cause different sort of shapes and then bounce back, bounce in, bounce back. There's some strange goings on in the sky, some strange reflections as well. And when we catch the video of the binary twin, that's it. That is it. And I want you all to run outside and look up at the skies, because eventually everybody's going to see it. It's now. These reflections are getting stronger. They really, really are. What you're looking at is a live Penzance cam. The timestamp there, 12:53, and the date and everything's all there. And also you can see them chem clouds and lower clouds. It's happening all over the country and all over the world. And I'll show you some footage and some cams from all over the world as well, because basically the thing is the reflections are there, and look how dark it is on the buildings. Penzance is a known town all over the world. People visit it and enjoy nights out and things. It's a very nice place. The thing is though, as I said, they're chemtrailing everywhere. They're chemtrailing Penzance too. It's just absolutely diabolical. And we need to expose the government for this. We all got to stand up and tell them enough's enough, because we're breathing it in every day. We're breathing it in. These are 3 genuine live cams down in Cornwall as well. Now look at the skies. You can see on the right hand side the hydrogen being burnt off the clouds. In the middle there you can see the lowness of the clouds, how low they are. They're going right down to the horizon now. And also on the left, the darkness. It's just all getting dark. It really is. It's all getting dark. And the middle cloud shows the silvery haze. And it's quite clearer that you can see the lower clouds. It's all happening. Very strange. And we've just been keeping an eye on these cams until the very end. Because basically, these clouds are lowering for a reason. And I believe the reason is because Nibiru's magnetic pull is affecting our Earth right now. Our Earth is wobbling. And it's being agitated. This proves that the binary twin and Nibiru and the moons are on their way. They are on their way now. They're slowly leaving away from our sun, and they're heading on towards us. And soon there will be a huge pole shift. We're shifting now. We really are starting to shift now. We've been shifting for quite some time. And also there was a news report yesterday. I noticed that a large chunk of ice had basically removed itself away from one of the hugest parts of the ice caps. So it's just very strange now. We need to keep our eyes to the skies, because the skies are now burning twice as hot now. You can see also here on this beach cam in Loo, and basically look how grey it is. You've got them chemtrails and the greyness on the horizon. They drag everything down to the horizon now, so everything is being affected. On the right hand side you can see where Nemesis is on the horizon trying to cut through them chem clouds. the binary twin is trying to cut through them chem clouds. And also, the sun is up now, so you can see the two different reflections. And again, look at the timestamp. It's dark. It's too much very dark now. It's so important that we just keep our eyes to the skies and just keep monitoring the cams. Even this beach cam down in Cornwall as well. You can see the sky has been woven by them chemtrails. Look how thick it is and how low it is. These clouds have come right down. They've come right down, and if you see just above that line on the horizon, you can see that orangeness trying to get through. That orange reflection being Nemesis. I can't wait until the day that they make a mess up with these chemtrails and we get to see the binary twin, all of us. And then we can tell others and say, I see, I told you so. Their jaws will drop. They really will. And then that's it. That's it then. The whole system will collapse. Everything will collapse. It's here. 100% now. I can just see it. I can see the reflections behind them trails. They are blocking the skies every single day. Here on this cam as well, you can see that pink reflection in the middle of the screen. There's something that's burning through them chem clouds. And you can see the fog, the mist, but the thing is though, they spray the skies over the natural clouding. And you can see that object, that pink haze, that object that's basically fallen through the chem clouds, the reflection. The pinkness in the middle, it's just there, 100%. It's only a matter of time until we see everything, and we know it's true. You saw that as well. It's just basically going to another cam now, but the thing is though, they block the skies. When these reflections come through, they start blocking the skies again, so you can't see anything. There'd be about 3 or 4 chem planes up there spraying the skies so you couldn't see anything. They get paid to block the skies. They're hiding the binary twin. They're hiding Nibiru, Hellion and the moons. We all know that this is a real event and it's coming. And to the Nibiru community, we all know, and we will stand and carry on until the very end. It's so important to get this out, the truth as well. And also Chris Actor, very kind subscriber, and the Cryptic Star. We're going to have some talk soon about everything as well, and other subscribers as well. Terry Scar as well, I've emailed as well, and going to talk about what's going on in the skies, because people have seen lots of strange things. You all have. You all know that something's wrong. And it is wrong. Don't be disinformed about it. They are spraying the skies to hide the system. There's no doubt in it now. It's so true and it's so real. This event's coming. It really is coming now. And Scott, respect to you too, because you know it's coming. Channel's fantastic, mate, you know, so I'm following you and following other channels as well. We all know that the binary twin and Nibiru is up there, and it's just basically keeping the eyes to the skies. That's what I'm doing. Just a normal fella, and I'm just basically wanting to look at the skies and just give the information out. What I see, I want you to see. It's so important. Here's another webcam that's showing the proof as well. Look at the pinkness above. That's pinkness from Nibiru. The reflections as well coming on the buildings, it's there. It's there 100%. Their skies are showing the redness of the reflections. And it's getting bigger every time, every day. These reflections are getting much bigger. I really believe that we're in for a big event shortly. We really are. More earthquakes being reported all over the world. Sea levels are rising. The jet stream is slowing to stopping. It is all been documented. It really has, and you can see these skies. They say everything. This is not a reflection from our sun. This is a reflection from another heavenly body called Nibiru. And Nibiru is in our inner solar system, and it's huge. It is massive. It's bigger than Jupiter, and it's coming. It's absolutely coming now. And also it's lowering our natural clouds. I've seen this. I've seen it with my own eyes. And the sun coming up was a very strange situation. There is something going on, and we really want to know. Oh, look, it's here again. Look how dark it is on the land. Very, very strange times. You've got reflections from other objects as well. Very dark. You can see where the, if you look at the camera, you can see where this big reflection darkens our skies. It really does darken our skies. Look at the timestamp. It's 12:50, 53 seconds in. And also you can just, it's just totally amazing. Also on the other cam on the other side, it's lighter. So it's just basically, we've just got to keep our eyes to the skies because we're getting darkness and lightness on different parts of the skies. It's just very strange up there now. That's not because of our natural clouds. That's because we're eclipsing. We have got these heavenly bodies that are racing with our sun. And Nibiru is huge, and it's coming in like a, as I said before, runaway train. It's hammering it in through our solar system now. This is the Tynehead cam. Look on the right hand side, there's a reflection coming on the horizon there. They didn't chemtrail that part, did they? You can see that lightness. Lots of plasma going on in the horizons as well. And I'll show you a cam from another part of the country, another part of the world. So important that we see the reflections everywhere. But that is strange. You can see that lightness coming through the sky there. The sun is way up in the sky now. You've got another object that's reflecting on the horizon. There it is, to the right. It's there. This is the Whaley Moor cam, and basically you can see there the basically the dew point and the wind chill and stuff, and it's all the information basically, the temperature, winds, current, and it's just basically to track everything, to get the temperatures and stuff of the sunrise of the moon and everything. It's so important that we check the charts as well. And you can see on the cam on the right hand side there, that plasma. Now what it is you saw on that other webcam just then, you saw that plasma on the horizon on the right hand side. Well, this is a closer image. And look at it, it's just basically beaming down. There's something else rising up from the skies on the horizon as the sun's already up. We've got lots of objects up in the sky that's reflecting off the sun and also rising and colouring the skies. It's all here. These are on a big screen here where I am, and also I have these up daily. You've got the wind direction, the humidity, and the monthly rain, and the monthly outdoor temperature, the cloud base, and the monthly the barometer, and also the wind. It's all here. So basically I'll be checking these every day. They move up and down, and we get some strange clouding and also the strange weather conditions. As a kind friend of mine, Mr. Ian Gordon, he basically does this as well. He checks the weather charts, and he's always out looking, and he's got these instruments so he can check the readings and stuff. And he has emailed me to say that the chemtrailing, the chemicals that are coming down off the sky are absolutely off the charts. They really are, and they're toxic, and we're breathing it in. They're doing this every day now, and we need to wake up to this. We really do. It's so important that we tell others about this now, because we're all being affected by the chemtrails now. And it's only because they're trying to pull the wool over our eyes. It's 100% true. So it's good to check the charts and keep on looking, and basically we're getting there. I believe that we're all slowly starting to get to the truth now. This is the Kinder webcam, and also you can see basically the darkness. It's very low, the clouds. Clouds are dropping, they're very, very low. There's a lot of fog there as well, but a lot of darkness. So we're going to get a lot of darkness and mistiness on cams as well around the world. So I'm going to go to the world cams now, the earth cams, to see what's going on. Here we have the Miami cam. Look at the skies. Look at the horizon. The horizon from Nemesis, the binary twin. And the sun's up there with the simulator in front of it. The darkness on the sky. Now think about this. The sun's up now, okay? Now it should be bright. It should be beaming lovely and bright, and all the buildings and all the boats and the shore and the sea should be nice and blue and bright. But look at it. It's dark. The sun's coming up and it's like a torch. The batteries have run out. Look at it. They have got that simulator in front of the sun. They really have. And the hydrogen is being burnt off. And look at the pink clouds on the left-hand side. The left side of the sun there, you've got Nibiru, the reflection. The darkness of the sky. That bottom corner purple object there, that's lens flare. But you can see that we have got a situation. We really have. And the sun was chemtrailed here in the UK this morning, and it was just a very, very surreal situation. It really was. The skies didn't look right at all. So it really is a situation now. I mean, some parts of the world have got their summer now, and other parts have got their winter, but they are getting dim skies in the summer as well. All you'd have to do is go outside, look at the sun, and you will see that yellow colour. It's not our colour of our natural sun anymore. They're using cloaking technology up there and satellites to move it. They are spending trillions of dollars to hide it every single day. Why don't they just give up? Just give up and just show us. It's end of now. It's finished. Because you're just harming us with all these chemtrails. I mean, look at the screen. It's a pink, grey, watery haze. It's horrible. It's nasty, dirty toxins and poisons. And we're getting poisoned every day. It's about time now that we all stood up to this, because we know what they're doing now. This is the live Seattle cam, and there's an object to the left of it. Never seen that before. Very strange. So basically, just keeping an eye on the skies, isn't it? Because normally there's nothing there on that Seattle cam. I've been watching it every day, and I've picked up this object on the left-hand side. Anyway, so I'm going to go to the next cam, and just respect as well to Mum down in Cornwall, and its respect is also to saying thank you for viewing the footage and watching the channel, Mum. So excellent. It's just getting everybody, you know, family members and also the Nibiru community. We're all together, all one whole community, and it's good that we're all standing by each other. And I'm getting some fantastic emails, especially from Australia as well. Some really nice, kind people over there that sending me images, and we'll upload and edit your videos to put it all together so we can see what's going on. Anyway, so I'm going to go to another cam. This is a Siesta Beach cam, and it's very interesting. I always go back to this cam to look at the skies and the horizon because I've seen some strange things. You can see also the reflection from Nemesis on the left-hand side, the orange reflection, and also that's not our blue sky you see in front of you, that's Chems, right down to the horizon. So as I said on the other cams in the UK, they're getting the same treatment over there in the USA. And also other parts of the world are getting the same treatment too. I had an email coming as well saying, Matthew, are they chemtrail in Russia? Well, I've looked into this and I have spoke to a person, and they basically got family over in Russia, and yes, they are chemtrail in Russia as well. They really are. So don't be fooled by media, because they are chemtrail in every single part of the globe now. They really are. And it's so important that we see that we're getting some bad weather, and this is happening now. Because sooner or later, we're going to get a huge tsunami wave come in, cover all our land. It's just time to prepare and figure out which is going to be the high places for us to go. And also as well, I've looked at reports that people are packing up and going. People are noticing. People that are important people that have got high-class jobs, and basically they can afford it. Just think of the ones that can't. You know, my heart goes out to them, and also to my family, and it really is important that we all have to try and seriously think about this, because Mr. John Moore bought books out, and other people bought books out as well. You can get them at the libraries, and also you can get them ordered. John Moore actually still sells his book, and I've got a copy of his book as well. Very, very, very fantastic read. It really is, and it's about preparing and for people that are not sure what to do. It's so important. So please listen to his John Moore radio show on YouTube. It's so important that you do that as well, because fantastic guy. Here also on this Fort Myers cam, you can see that reflection on the right hand side that's coming up, illuminating on the horizon. They don't want you to see this. You can see where their thick chemtrails are moving to the left, as it's very windy on this cam as well. It's a live cam over there in the USA. Very dark as well. Same story every time. Too dark. Here it is again on this St. Louis County cam. Look at this. Look at, you can see the horizon. The sun's up, and also you've got Nemesis that's reflecting off the sea to the left, and the clouds are being burnt from Nemesis. The hydrogen's been taken from them every single day. And if you notice this, you can see the chem lines behind those burnt clouds, trying to protect the clouds so we don't see anything as well, covering them up. They're using the natural clouds to try and cover up the situation, but the natural clouds don't want it. They move away. They just don't do nothing. And the horizon there is dark and dim, and also the land. It's happening all over the world, as I said. This is the Chicago cam, and you can see now it's a morning at 7:13 a.m. over there, and it's 0 Fahrenheit, and you can see the horizon. Look at the red reflections coming up before the sun comes up. This is what I saw on the footage this morning. It's so serious because basically they have chemtrailing through the night, and they're leaving the skies covered completely. There's some strange things going on with the sun, there really is. And also people over there in Chicago will be seeing that red reflection coming through from Nemesis and Nibiru. Sorry about that. Basically, you can see here on this Silver Lake Sands Dune cam. Now the cam is pointing out to the horizon. And look at it. You can see these chem clouds that are just basically moving across the sky and that pink reflection in the middle. It's just basically there 100%. Just grey, creamy looking, terrible clouds. They're not our natural clouds anymore. They're just spraying our skies thick with this pollution every single day. Because we're getting these huge red reflections now. Everybody will be looking up at the skies now, these reflections. I'm looking out my window now and I'm noticing the same clouds. These grey, chem, thick clouds. They just don't look right. The shape of them, the quality of the cloud, it just looks so dismal and dark. They're just covering our skies. They don't want us to see what's going on. Here is the Route 66 cam. You can see that pinkness, that haze on the horizons. This is what I saw, and basically you can see that red reflection as well. So it's important to look at the cams every day to see the skies are changing every single day. It's so important because basically we are in a binary system. We always have been. And basically now that Nibiru is coming in close. And all the reflections prove it. So I'm going to go to the last cam. This is the last cam, and you are getting to see some blue sky. You can see on the horizon that orange tint. The sun is up, but you've got the reflection from Nemesis. So on the horizon it's not going anywhere. Some parts of the world you will see Nemesis, so they spray the skies. As I said before, on the other side of the world they will leave the skies as long as the public can't see it. It's so important that we all know now that we're in a system where we've got these heavenly bodies coming in now. It's all been documented. So